Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Sticky Note Marketing. This is your weekly tips and tricks for taking actionable steps in your business to grow your audience, grow your impact, and grow your profits in your business. So I'm your host, Mary Czarnecki. I am a marketing strategist and business coach consultant. I have been working with big brands, small brands, every size in between for the past 20 years to help you grow your impact and your profits. So today I want to share with you a slightly controversial topic, which is inviting you to pause for a moment in your business. Now, in today's fast-paced world, we are constantly pressured to have to take quick actions, right? To constantly be moving forward, right? So one of the things I want to share with you today is what I call my pause to profit framework. And this is actually a unique way to kind of think about how you can actually listen to your audience in a more effective way to make your offers, your messaging, basically the content that you're putting out to engage with your audience more effective, more engaging, and more attractive than any of your competition. So basically setting yourself apart. So I'm just going to double check because technology does move fast and I want to make sure that we are live and online and you guys can hear me. So if you are watching live, drop it in the comments and let me know where you are watching from. If you are watching on Team Replay, drop me a comment and let me know where you're watching from in the replay. Okay, great. It looks like you guys can see me and hear me. I'm excited about that. So basically what we want to focus on today is this pause to profit, right? So before I do that, let me just share with you a quick story if you wouldn't mind. So imagine this. Laid out before you is a beautiful canvas of blues and greens, right? Swirling blues and greens, kind of like Starry Night. If you're a Van Gogh fan, beautiful canvas, beautiful swirling colors, blues, yellows, greens. Except that this isn't a painting, right? This is my boy's bedroom floor. So here I am, a mom of two boys. I'm walking into their bedroom and everything is just covered in dirty laundry, right? So how many times have I asked them to put their laundry into the bin? Except for the fact they're not listening, right? They're not listening to me. And I just wanted to scream in their little faces. It was horrible. But it was one of those moments where you're just like, why aren't you listening to me? And you just want to yell at them, except for the fact that all of a sudden it struck me that this theme of listening, these constant motifs of listening, being ignored, trying to get attention are popping up not only in being a mom and running a household, but also in our businesses. I'm constantly hearing this from the clients I'm working with, the audience in my private Facebook group, and I'm constantly hearing these questions about how do I get people to listen to me? How do I get people to pay attention? I'm putting out great information. I have amazing things to offer. How do I get people to listen to me? And it struck me in that moment that, okay, we have to change something, because if people aren't listening, it's not so much that you don't have value to offer, it's that you're not connecting with them in a most effective way. So that's why I really took some time to go back, look at what I've been doing for the past 20 years, working with large brands, everyone from Johnson & Johnson to WebMD. In the past 6 months alone, I've gone in and trained marketing teams at Dole, Starbucks, 3M. So I looked at what I was doing with the big brands, but then took a different perspective and tried to transition it into what would be most effective for a small business owner or an entrepreneur that is trying to gain traction, that is trying to create that kind of momentum and get that flywheel going so that their audience will actually understand how much value they have to offer. So here's what I came up with is, for the past 20 years, I've spent countless hours in darkened rooms behind those one-way mirrors listening to customers, right? In focus groups. Why? Because the big brands know that's where the gold is, in the voice of their audience, in the voice of their customer, listening. And so this ability to actually pause and listen before you feel pressured to go out and talk, and share, and pitch. All of a sudden, taking that pause and listening to how is your audience talking about their challenge or their pain or their issue, right? How are they talking about the solutions that they're actually looking for or what would fit into their lifestyle? Because here's the thing, the challenge that you help them with is just one facet of their entire lifestyle, right? So whether you're selling B2B or B2C, your thing is just one piece of their entire puzzle, right? So we need to think about that. So when I talk about this pause to profit framework, what I'm really talking about is really a 5-step formula. So number 1, P, personally connect. Then we talk about appealing to desires, which is the A. U is going to be understanding their pain. S is going to be sharing consequences and earning trust, right? So the pause is where all of a sudden we set ourselves apart, because no one else is really doing this effectively on a large scale. So the thing is, you need to think about how you can pause in your business and either go back and talk to past clients, current clients, people that look like your ideal clients, the people that you would love to work with, whether it's bringing people into your brick and mortar, local business, whether it's working with people virtually as a virtual assistant, a health coach, a business coach, a marketing coach. You need to actually think about how can you listen to how they're articulating what it is they're struggling with and what kind of solution they're specifically looking for, because the magic comes in that pause, because all of a sudden now you have their side of the equation put together with what you want to be able to provide to them, what your level of expertise is, what your solution, what your opportunity is, that new solution, that new opportunity that you're going to present them with. But you're now wrapping it in that power of the pause that you gathered through listening to them and the way that they're describing their problem. So when I talk about this framework with people, all of a sudden people are like, okay, but how long do I have to pause? Okay, this is not something that I'm inviting you to spend millions of dollars like we've done for focus groups for the big brands that I've worked with, right? We're not talking about spending months and months doing research. We're talking about quick strategic hits, because the one thing I focus on when I'm working with my clients is no small business owner has time to spend months and months doing the little internal navel gazing, right? We need to make quick profits in our business in order to keep our businesses afloat, right? If we're not selling something every week, we're not in business. So this is not something that you're going to spend a ton of time doing back work or back office research, right? I want you to get out there. I want you to have conversations. I want you to listen and pause, but pause briefly and then take action, because the key is you're listening for the way that they're describing their problems and the solution that they're looking for. You're framing your solution in the words that they're sharing. And the great thing is that now you're able to test and see. So you don't know if the way that you're listening has actually given you tools that are effective and that are going to resonate with your audience until you put them out in front of them. So listen, pause, but pause briefly, then take what you learn and put it back out in front of the market and listen to what they have to say in response. So whether or not you listened well is going to be the test that you're basically saying to them is, have I heard you? Do I hear the way that you're talking about your problem? Do I hear the solution that you want? And if I have listened effectively, now you should be able to basically see your audience coming back to you and being like, oh my gosh, yes, that's exactly what I was just thinking. I was just talking about that with my friend or my partner or my husband or my kids, whatever it was. How do I learn more? How do I get what you have to offer? Because all of a sudden you've struck that nerve. So if this is resonating with you and you want to learn more, so I have a secret word that I want you to type down below. So the secret word is pause. So if you type that secret word down below before 8 p.m. tonight Pacific time, I will actually send you a secret module from our Audience Intelligence Accelerator, which is my private program online. It's an on-demand program where I actually have downloaded my MBA brain using a lot of the frameworks that all these big brands have actually paid me to come in and teach their own internal marketing brand team. So I have actually taken the frameworks that I've used in these big brand paid workshops, downloaded my MBA brain into this program, and basically also added the filter of how does this apply, not necessarily for the big brands, but how does it apply specifically for entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, or small businesses that need to get this working in their business fast. Okay, I see you guys press and pause. So I will definitely be sending you guys the special lesson from inside the Audience Intelligence Accelerator. Now, if you want to learn more about the Audience Intelligence Accelerator and everything else that's included in it, all of the lessons that's included in it, I will drop the link above so you can check out all of the fun goodies and all the fun MBA brain downloads that's included there. So again, let's go back to the beginning of the story. So the story I shared with you guys at the beginning was that blues and yellows swirling like Starry Night, right? The laundry covered floor. So just to close the loop on that story. Now here I was in the middle of this laundry covered bedroom with my boys wanting to just scream, why aren't you listening to me? So instead I paused, used my own advice, and actually said, okay, well, how can we solve this problem? And they had been begging me all week to just do a puzzle with them. My boys love puzzles. And I was like, here's the thing. If you clean up this mess, if all of this laundry disappears into the bin, we can actually sit down and do a puzzle. Because they were like, well, where we don't even have room to do a puzzle on our floor right now. And I was like, well, how can we make room? So they actually came up and kind of co-created the solution with me, which is what I'm asking you to do. Co-create the solution, co-create the way that you're talking about your new opportunity with your audience by pausing long enough to listen to what they have to say. So I'm super excited to hear from you guys. For those of you guys who are watching the replay, make sure to type the secret word down below. I will send you a lesson from inside the Audience Intelligence Accelerator. For those of you guys who want to learn about all the details and the goodies inside of that opportunity, I'll put the link above. And let me know what is your audience telling you that they need? What are they telling you that they're struggling with? So I want you to put that in the comments down below and share with me. What have you heard from them this week? What have you been listening to? What have they told you? What have they revealed to you? All right, I look forward to checking out what you've got to say down in the comments below. And welcome, for those of you guys, this is your first Sticky Note Marketing episode. This happens every Thursday. So I look forward to seeing you guys on next week's episode, next Thursday, cheering on your success in your business. Talk to you soon. Bye.